Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Maybe I'll just, you've heard the last day and a half a lot about climate change, its impact, the fact that self-reliance is the first opportunity we have. And I think even this morning, you've heard the senior minister from Punjab say that we should first get our house in order. I think we've also heard that the global north, responsible for most of the climate change impact, is not to the rescue of the global south. So, and given Pakistan, and particularly today we're talking about the Indus River, 7th largest mangrove in the world, 5th largest delta in the world, 90% of the people of Pakistan and 3/4 of the economy relying on this. So what is it that we need to do? Because you can't wait and your life is being taken, your options for a future is being taken away from you by what is happening globally, but also the conduct of how we treat this river. So let me just talk about the bit mobilization of people. Pakistan is blessed to have almost 45 million young people. Zunaira is only 14. She will be 15 soon. From age of 15 to 24, 45 million young people. If this was a country, it will be among the 35th or 36th country in the world. That is how the number of young people in this country is. I'm not counting the children. About 20 million of them are neither in education nor in training. 20 million are neither in education nor in training, what we call NEET. That's almost 33%. How can we mobilize these young people? First, for them to be connected back to their roots. I was thinking about coming up with a beautiful poem on Daraya Sindh, you know, the poem about the river Indus, but then I was told not to do it. How do we mobilize? There is currently in the national system a national volunteer corps. It's working its way through PC1s and so forth and so on. I think we need to really have a national volunteer corps that focuses on young people from 15 to 24, that is able every year to mobilize 1 million, 2 million, 3 million young people to work through this river in terms of restoration, in terms of cleaning, and I think and I think this event, this dawn thought and inception of this idea, how do we use social media and leverage to mobilize young people, right, is going to be crucial. So rather than all this great talk we've heard, what are the concrete actions we can do? And again, unfortunately, the average age of people sitting here is not the young people that we need to be running, but how do we get out of this conference and mobilize these millions of young people, particularly those who are not in education or in training, but also those who are also in education and training? How do we combine all of this energy and resources to make an impact in Pakistan? That is, for me, a call to action. And from our work through communities, grassroots, I think it's something we're willing as United Nations to support the leadership of government if this is an area that government wants to pursue. One final note on why do we think climate change, but also particularly the Indus is important, and not speaking about water and how important water is. And I will not, again, quote verses from the Quran about how water is the source of life. Children, when a baby is in the womb of mother, from the inception until they're about 2 years old, they're the most vulnerable to climate change, from the water they consume, from the food that comes to mother, from the air that the mother breathes, from the air that a young child whose lungs are still developing breathes. Climate change actually has not only impact today, but also on the children who are yet to be born. So it's a real issue that I think we need to deal with. And I think educating young people and making sure curriculums of schools include how to protect the climate, how to already have ownership of this issue is going to be crucial. That's another area where we hope to be working with government. And later today, we actually will have a session on education and climate change. And I think that's where we will explore a bit more. So mobilizing the young people is going to be crucial. Using social media is going to be crucial. And I think there's an opportunity to engage this. Thank you.